Hi, family. I keep singing a song in my head. You know how Spirit will give you a little ditty? And this is the channel message. We'll see where it goes. It's if you don't know where you're going, get the fuck out the way. If you don't know where you're going, get the fuck out the way. I'm talking to someone who is saying, I'm tired of indecisive people. I'm tired of folks who are trying to tell me about my path, about the assignment that Spirit has given me, and they don't even know who they are. If you don't know where you're going, get the fuck out my way. I know that's right. All right, Holy and Divine Benevolent Source. What's the message? What else do you want to tell me? See, look, these people are trying to convince you that you don't know who you are because they don't know who they are. You know exactly who you are. The thinking woman, you're very it sounds shallow, but you're very deep. You're somebody who has incredible wisdom and insight. And I think half the time you don't even share it with people because they don't know how to take it. And I think that this is the type of energy, or these are the type of energies that you will try to teach and share information with, and they'd be like, oh, you know what I'm hearing? So you got your degree and you think you know every fucking thing. Child, I can't. All right. Somebody is at war with themselves, and that don't got nothing to do with you. So if you don't know where you going, get the fuck out my way. Holy and Divine Spirit, what else can you tell this collective about this channel message, please? Contract. Interesting. And you don't know where you go. Man, I've been singing it. I think you're very well aware of your assignment and the fact that Spirit is preparing you for so much more that these people can't understand. It reminds me of how Jesus had to leave his hometown, because the people in your hometown, your family, people that have known you for a long time, when you start to grow and expand out of the box that they tried to put you in, they will fight you on that. And I think that this is a collective that knows that these people, like, you can't tell me about myself. You can't tell me anything that God has already chosen me for, anything that God has already told me about myself. You're not going to try to dim my light or make me feel less than somehow because you feel less than, or because you feel lost. This is a lost energy that I'm talking about here. But let's focus more on this contract and throat chakra. I think that you are here to speak something, and that's what, going back to what I was saying about having wisdom and inner knowing, stop sitting on the gifts that God gave you because the people around you can't handle it, because they can't handle what you're telling them. Get on the internet. Get on the internet. It don't matter what platform. Speak, share, and do it consistently. Just because you don't see the amount of views and likes or comments that you want to see at that moment, and I'm saying this at 333, somebody resonates with that. Just because you don't see what you want at the moment, maybe God is testing you to see how much you want it. If you don't see what you want to see when you want to see it, maybe God is testing you to see how bad you want something. How consistent can you be? Because say if your content, maybe I am talking to a content creator, it doesn't necessarily have to be that, but I'm talking to somebody who has something to say. Something to say. And Spirit wants you to open your mouth and say it. But say you don't see the numbers that you want to see, right? Or no, excuse me. Say that you go viral overnight, but you haven't exercised that muscle of discipline and consistency and persistence, even when you don't see the outcome that you want to see. You might stop overnight if you don't have the infrastructure set up. So let's say I am talking to somebody who provides services. You could be a life coach, and you are really speaking life into people. And now people want your services, but the infrastructure is not set up. And I'm saying that at 444 on the timer. I want you to know that the Most High is preparing you for something. And whatever you're being prepared for is greater than the people around you can understand. And that's okay. That's okay. But you don't have to fight these people on it. Hold it to yourself. Keep whatever you have tight, close to you. Because the other message is everybody was not, how do I say this? Hold on. It reminds me of something I used to say, that, there is no group discount for spiritual awakenings. So when God calls you to wake up, to see things differently, to see life differently, to go in a new direction, usually you're the only one being called. And you have to have the courage and confidence to stand in your new truth, even though other people may not resonate with that. That takes me back to consistency, being consistent in this new version of yourself, because the more you do it, they will have to respect the new version. You understand what I'm saying? God called you. It was a conference call. Hello? Between you and the Most High. A conference call between you and the Most High. And I tell you what, on the bottom of the deck is envy. That's the other issue. People are jealous of your connection with your spirit team. They're jealous of what you know. And that's oh boy, the worst type of jealousy. And look how the sun is coming out right now. Baby, you're standing in the sun, and these people don't recognize that they have something beautiful about them. But they're so focused on your light, they're so focused on your path, that they can't give that consistency and dedication and positive energy towards what they got going on. And because you only want people around you that know who they are and are allowing and accepting of the newest version of you, if you don't know what you're doing, get the fuck out my way. All right, let's do one last message. Appreciation. Be grateful that you're having this experience and that spirit is kind of showing people to you right now. It might not feel good in the moment, but baby, once you start clearing the deck and saying, really, when you start saying, if you don't know what you're doing, get out my way, you start withholding information from these people, because all they want to do is argue you down. Okay. God bless you, but I'm going to be over here. I'm going to be over here with my blessing. And these people can't take it. Let me clarify this deceit card, please, because it keeps coming out. Who is this deceptive energy? Oh, no, they're just mad about your path. This deception is someone trying to, I said it at the very beginning of this reading. I said that there are energies around you, likely that you've known for a very, very long time, that don't understand this new version of you. You are exactly where you need to be. And Spirit is preparing you to expand and give you everything that you asked for, because you answered the call. And these people likely have some of the same gifts that you had, but they weren't willing to do the work. That's on them. You know what I'm saying? Anything else? Woo! Blessings abound. Spirit said, just continue to work. Your time is coming. All right. I love y'all so much. If that resonated with you, go ahead and drop something in the comments. If you need any additional clarity, if you would like any assistance, spiritual counseling, personal readings, question readings, or if you would like to check out any of my programs or resources, click the link in the bio and it'll take you to everything. All right. I really appreciate you guys and have a blessed day.